his wife when suddenly, a tire came crashing through their window and into their house. The couple was startled by this unexpected intrusion. As Matt looked out the window, he realized there had been a car accident right in their front yard. The gruesome scene of the crash was deeply etched into Matt's mind, leaving him distracted even at work as he secretly checked the news for information about the wrecked vehicles. The next day, while Matt was mowing the lawn, he noticed that the victim's family had put up a cross by the road in remembrance. This moment sparked a subtle change in his mindset. Curious about who had died, Matt took a closer look at the name on the cross. He then looked up the deceased's social media accounts. Upon discovering that the victim was a promising young football player, Matt felt a sense of pity for the loss of such a young life. Afterwards, he carefully observed the curve in front of his house and noticed multiple skid marks on the road. In an effort to reduce the chances of accidents, Matt cleared away the overgrown trees that were obscuring the warning signs. He spent the entire night sitting in his yard, closely watching the road to see if the passing vehicles were safe. However, the curve was simply too sharp, and the small warning signs were not very effective. It wasn't long before tragedy struck again. That night, as Matt was grilling in the backyard, he suddenly heard a loud crash coming from the front yard. He rushed over and witnessed another car accident unfolding before his eyes. The driver was severely injured and quickly lost consciousness. What pained Matt even more was that at that moment, the driver's family called. Matt picked up the phone, but just as he was hesitating about whether to answer, the police arrived at the scene. Instinctively, Matt slipped the phone into his pocket. Later, he confided in his wife, blaming himself for not being able to save the person and missing the critical window for rescue. However, his wife wasn't interested in discussing that. Instead, she was worried about their son being frightened by the incident. Lisa also finally understood why the house was so cheap. Who knows how many people had died in car accidents on this lawn? No wonder their child had mentioned a strange smell when they first moved in. Lisa wanted to talk to Matt about moving away from here, but at that moment, all Matt could think about was the driver from earlier. He felt that his wife was being too unsympathetic. Lisa realized that he had just witnessed the driver's death and might be in shock, so she decided not to push the conversation further.